Bigger than a lot of countries, Texas is vast, diverse, and welcoming. From the lights of big cities to the simplicity of small towns, white sand beaches, and high country hikes, Texas represents a place but also a way of life. Slow down. Take the rural back roads, from farm to market, stepping out in polished boots and starched jeans for a Saturday night dance under the stars. Before the storm of 1900, Galveston was the second richest city per capita in the United States and was even nicknamed the Wall Street of the South due to its booming banking industry and the success of the Strand store. Today, Galveston still boasts top schools, historic districts with beautifully restored Victorian homes and hotels, and a variety of restaurants and activities that attract more than 7 million visitors a year. Galveston, known as the playground of the South in the late 19th century, remains a major entertainment area today with Schlitterbahn Water Park, the historic Galveston Island Pier, and Moody Gardens. San Marcos has been a favorite destination for more than 12,000 years. An underwater archaeological dig at Spring Lake in the headwaters of the San Marcos River uncovered Indian artifacts dating back more than 12,000 years to the Clovis Indians, the oldest known inhabitants of the Western Hemisphere. This is reportedly the longest continuously inhabited site in North America, according to underwater archaeologist Dr. Joel Shiner. With a population of more than 65,000, San Marcos has a unique multicultural heritage and history where Hispanic, African American, German, Anglo, and other cultural influences are part of everyday life. San Marcos has more than 1,200 acres of green space that includes miles of walking and biking trails, a playground, a skate park, a dog park, and a beautiful riverfront boardwalk. Big Bend National Park is the most prominent attraction in the entire region. The 800,000-acre national park contains three basic habitats: river, desert, and mountains, and encompasses the largest protected area of the Chihuahua Desert in the United States. The Chisos Mountains are the heart of Big Bend National Park. They extend 20 miles from Punta de la Sierra in the southwest to Panther Junction in the northeast. It is the only mountain range completely contained within a single national park. Fredericksburg is the heart and soul of the region known as the Texas Hill Country. It is a relatively small city with an overflowing friendly atmosphere and a surprising amount of things to see and do. In the early 1840s, promising reports of opportunity in the new Republic of Texas, coupled with political and social unrest in their own country, prompted many Germans to cross the ocean and seek a new life. Living conditions were extremely harsh, but the settlers were determined and persevering. Fredericksburg was founded on May 8, 1846. Today, many of the descendants of these German pioneers still make Fredericksburg their home, and their ancient rural roots extend far beyond German food and music. In the early 20th century, the Texas economy depended on agriculture, timber, and ranching to maintain a modest economy until one fateful day in Beaumont changed everything. The discovery of the Spindletop oil field in 1901 put Texas on the map. With a spring so powerful it produced nearly 100,000 barrels per day, more powerful than any previously seen in the world. That discovery attracted thousands of industrious spirits hoping to start a new life and become rich. Experience old Texas style with a modern twist. Come and breathe the life of historic San Antonio. The city's rich culture offers an authentic glimpse of Spanish colonial life in the Southwest. As the first civil settlement in Texas, San Antonio was founded in 1718. Today, many of the city's early architectural and cultural elements remain, allowing visitors to visit San Antonio's historic sites and see the city's past firsthand. Named the first World Heritage Site in Texas by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, the designation includes the city's four southernmost Spanish colonial missions: Conception, San Jose, San Juan, Espada, and the famous Alamo, located in downtown San Antonio, and is one of the most popular historical sites in the city. Deep roots and rich heritage at the confluence of cultures are celebrated in historic San Antonio. Discover the old and explore the new in the diverse communities and celebrations of this magnificent city. laid-back, pickup truck, biker city meets a high-powered, high-culture, high-heels metropolis. Houston is the largest city in Texas and the fourth largest in the entire U.S. Houston encompasses everything you'd expect to find in the Lone Star State and much more. The energy capital of the world. It is said to enjoy the highest standard of living in the nation, and all that oil wealth has brought many dividends. Its museums, especially the Menil Collection and the associated Rothko Chapel, are extraordinary, while the food and entertainment scenes are famous throughout the region. Diverse residential neighborhoods and enclaves of upscale restaurants and shops are spread throughout, but you can also enjoy the fun in plenty of pubs, patios, and parks. Just make sure you don't underestimate Houston's sauna-like summers. In the 1830s, immigrants from Germany, Sweden, and Mexico made up many of the area's original settlers, but extreme periods of growth followed in 1939 when the settlement was chosen as the capital of the Republic of Texas, a city called Waterloo, later renamed after Stephen F. Austin. The 1850s saw the first construction boom with the construction of the first Capitol building in 1853. A second building boom occurred in the 1870s with the arrival of the railroad. In 1883, Austin became a college town with the founding of the University of Texas at Austin. Then the magnificent Driscoll Hotel opened its doors to a now bustling town in 1886, and after a fire destroyed the original building, the current Capitol was completed in 1888, standing taller than the United States Capitol. In its beginnings, Fort Worth was a dusty and lawless frontier town, home to the brave such as soldiers, settlers, and also several outlaws. The cattle industry was key as Fort Worth became the heart of the state's cattle industry when the Texas and Pacific Railway arrived in 1876. In the following years, oil and aviation brought new wealth to the entire region, and a city appeared and grew where a camp once stood. Cultural activities included the development of the city's internationally renowned museum district, built adjacent to the Will Rogers Memorial Center, which opened in 1936. A major revitalization of downtown began in the mid-1980s and Sundance Square was introduced. Dallas, the Big D, is the most mythologized city in Texas, rich in the material with which American legends are woven. For a time, the eponymous television series Dallas served to define America to the world, while the Cowboys and their cheerleaders remain iconic. Unlike many Texas cities, Dallas has avoided the oil industry's boom and bust cycle to the point that this is the fastest growing metropolitan area in the country. There is plenty of money here and conspicuous consumption is very much the norm. Excellent museums in the newly developed Arts District's massive downtown offer world-class art and sculpture exhibits, while must-see sites commemorate the city's encounter with history in 1963, such as the site of President John F. Kennedy's assassination. For the quintessential Dallas experience, you should explore its distinctive neighborhoods, like Low and Dirty Deep Ellum, central to the histories of blues and jazz, or contemporary hipster hangouts like Lower Greenville or the Bishop Arts District.